Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. So
Oh,
Harper,
please do.
right?
We're here for
So
it.
with Harper, if Harper, let's say they come and they were like, okay, JK, the final chapter, the next final chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Harper and Jordan are married.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
what you, I mean, it's like they have their little circle and they just everybody playing in everybody playing in the mix.
I
You
see
know
what
what I mean?
I see what you're saying, but it's like, oh, that's something to think about. That's something to think about.
But can you get mad if it's things that is accepted in the circle? Can you get mad because it happened to you? But what happened? What you say about it when it happened in the circle? You didn't change friends, so
Mm-hmm.
you said it was acceptable. You didn't cut them off.
Yeah.
So if you saying it's acceptable, what you going?
That's true.
Okay, let's take Jordan out of the picture. What would happen if Harper decided to go and marry the unicorn?
Yeah. That's
Who
true.
would be mad? Because Quentin got with Shelby. Shelby was with Merch. Then Harper was with Mia. And Harper was trying to get with Jordan. But
Mm-hmm.
now he got the unicorn. So who gonna check Harper? Quentin? The daddy?
Yeah.
No.
I think Quentin would have an issue with it.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't
But
know.
how? How can you have an issue with it when you sleeping with your homeboy ex girl? You already got smut on your face, bro. You
Yeah.
can't be
Because
mad.
it's not his ex-girl. This is a whole nother friend.
But it was Shelby. You took Shelby. Well, you sleeping with Shelby.
Now if
And she was with,
Merch went and got the unicorn, then I'll be like, okay, Quentin can't say shit. But but that's a whole nother set of people.
That's this is a tough one to me because honestly, I just personally wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
you shouldn't do it. But
Wouldn't do it.
would you be surprised if it happened? And that's just going with knowing your people.
Agree with that. Agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because Quentin was a hoe. Quentin was a hoe.
Mm-hmm. I agree with
And
So
the
that.
unicorn is just that, the unicorn. I wouldn't be surprised if she popped up with the daddy.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
agree with that.
So while we talk, who are we talking about? Harper. Let's get on Harper. Let's get on
Okay.
Harper.
So we're gonna get on Harper and Robin.
Yeah.
I think
What
Harper
say
and
you,
Robin.
Rick?
I think they stopped hearing and seeing each other. I don't want to say who was more. I can't say that one was more wrong than the other. I think they both stopped hearing and seeing each other. I understand Robin needing to find her purpose. I totally understand. I respect that. I totally understand that, and I totally understand. Harper. Doing everything that he was doing to try to provide for his family. I get that. If I recall correctly, this is what me and my mother talked about. In the second one, didn't Harper go broke?
Did he go broke?
Didn't he go broke or he had lost money or something like that, right? I can't
I
In
remember.
the
don't remember
holiday?
that happening.
Did he hey, I don't know, but I understand him wanting to do everything he did for his family, to do for his family. I understand her, needing to not follow in his shadow and have her own purpose. I told him I think they just stopped seeing and hearing each other and stopped trying to understand each other. And when you stop hearing and seeing each other, then you have no understanding for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like all you're doing is focusing on what you want or what you want. And instead of like, I think that I would have liked to see them come to a place of understanding where they understood each other. And Harper's like, you know what, baby, I understand that you need to get this for you. And him to see him support her. You know what I'm saying? She supported him all them years. Or whatever the case may be, she definitely supported him. I don't like the fact that she took the baby to the other country. I don't like that. I do like in the end how the co-parenting.
My face, Jesus. I'm sorry.
No, because I want to know your perspective because I know you ready. I know you ready. You winding up right now. Um, um, I don't like the whole baby going to the other country. I
Yeah,
didn't
that
like.
was some bullshit.
I thought that, but I liked in the end, like you said initially, how
Yeah.
everything came together, and the co-parenting was very smooth. I do think that they stopped. Harper became so focused on his work, he couldn't hear or see what she needed. You know what I'm saying? And I think that she had been so felt like she was in his shadow for so long, she stopped seeing what he was trying to do, if that makes sense.
She chose that life, but okay. Anything else before we let Erica have the
No,
floor?
well, that's it. But that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. I just think they stopped hearing and seeing. I think that in a relationship you have to hear and see and understand each other. Whether you agree or disagree, but you got to understand each other. And you got to be like, you know what, Harper, I get it. You so driven by this writing and this, that, and the other, and doing these things for your family. I totally get it. But at the same time, you have to see her and understand what it is that she needs.
You felt like they weren't compromising?
No, and I think that because he wasn't doing that, in turn, she wasn't really seeing or feeling what he was here to talk about either.
Yeah. Okay, Erica, what say you?
Okay, so a trick question.
No, I was asking. Yeah.
Do you believe he had an undying love, monogamous, undying love for his wife?
Did he love his wife? Yes.
That's not my question.
Did he always want Jordan? Yes.
Did he have an undying, monogamous love for his wife? Or was she the best choice at the time?
Is this a question to reference back to the second?
The first movie.
To how they got together. Yes.
Oh, let's see. I gotta go back and watch it now.
Okay, let me refresh.
Refresh him.
Please do.
So the first movie, Jordan had invited Harper to her house.
Mm-hmm.
And Harper was supposed to meet her, but he got in a fight at the bachelor party.
Yeah, you guys.
Now here's my thing.
You got his ass whooped.
Hello, somebody.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. And I'm not going to say I'm perfect. I'm not going to say I'm a relationship expert. But when you really tied to somebody, you don't want to be with anybody else. And that person doesn't want to be with anybody else.
Agreed.
He would have left his wife at any moment, multiple occasions, for Jordan. Jordan was his unicorn.
I agree with that. And he wrote the shit down and she found it. You're right.
So that was his true feelings. So if that was his true feelings, why are you getting mad? Because you rode the roller coaster ride and it came to an abrupt stop, or you went through a tunnel, or you got wet because that was a part of the ride. How you get mad? You chose to get on that roller coaster. You saw Jordan at the wedding. You knew him and Jordan still had something. You could see it. Like the old people used to say, you could smell it on. But you still chose to marry him. Mm-hmm. Just because you married him and you laid up and you made some babies and he put you in the big house. But if Jordan came in there and Jordan was like, that's mine. Bring it here. Mm-hmm. And he go, that was never yours, Robin. Never.
Okay.
You know where she fucked up? She had the nerve to name their first daughter Mia after the woman he slept on his friends with.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
How you gonna name your first daughter after a bitch your man slept on his best friend's with.
Yeah, it was
So
a
you
little
was
weird.
all entangled in the shit. Who does
because,
that?
because she needed to fit in with the crew. Because she was the outsider.
Yeah.
I recall correctly, yes, she was. She was.
She was the outsider. And the only thing that brought her good graces was at the wedding. Lance was supposed to show up, but Lance was still in his feelings about Harper. He needed to have a come to Jesus meeting when in the first movie, I want to say,
Oh
when he
yeah.
was
And she can't
praying.
talk to Mia.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and Robin came because Jordan was like, Lance isn't. And Robin stepped, not Robin. Yeah, Robin stepped in and she was like, Lance is on his way. He had a minor setback, but he's coming. That's what got her good graces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what got her good graces.
Imagine me and they're like, ah.
Yeah. Come on. So that's what got her good graces. But
Yeah.
it's just like they tell you nowadays, that people are really coming to get grips to or paying more attention to. You have people that come into your life and they may only supposed to be there for a week, for a month, for a season, and you let them stay longer. So what? She rode this roller coaster for 25 years. Then she got mad.
Mm-hmm.
But he knew. And how dare him get mad at her for taking the baby to Ghana.
Okay.
But
And
it's
the
not like
only
he cheated on her while they were married, or at least we didn't see it.
No, but it would come to find out he didn't cheat on her. He was about to, though.
Yeah, but he didn't. So what do
He
you
was about
mean?
to.
How dare she take that baby to Ghana?
So first of all, he knew, just like she knew, because we're adults here, and they both adults. Both of them knew that, hey, you was an outsider. We're in this. We're being a power couple, and it goes down to what it really boils down to. Because if you were really head over heels in love with this man, like him and Jordan could be, you wouldn't even fathom to take that baby away from him because you know the damage it would cause him. But because you chose to ride this roller coaster and he knew that he was doing this roller coaster and he was just doing what the textbook says to do, like you're supposed to get a family, you're supposed to put them you're supposed to create a better life for them. He did all the textbook stuff, but he did the textbook stuff that he really wanted to do with Jordan. So how you gonna get mad when she take the baby? She told you she wanted to go to Ghana. You said you was gonna go.
I 100% agree with you on that, but the baby ain't had nothing to do with that.
But he knew she was gonna. He knew she was gonna take the baby, and because she asked him to go, and he had originally agreed to go. He was like, it's gonna be a family trip, but then you want to pull out and like, oh, I have a meeting and I just can't cancel. He would have canceled the meeting for Jordan.
Yeah, he would have. I mean, you got a point.
Don't get mad.
No, you got a point. But taking a baby though.
Don't get mad. So who had the baby when he went on that escapade? And hey, are you coming home? Oh yeah, I'm on my way home, but something came up. I gotta stay a few more days. Hey, I'm on my way home, but I gotta go do this now.
But that's in the States. You talking about a 24-hour flight.
Hold on, wait a
You
minute now.
can't just get to Africa like that.
Wait a minute
You
now.
in Chicago, I'm in New York. I'm there in 2 hours.
Wait a minute. Call me Miss International, baby. Hold on. Passports are for everybody.
I don't give a damn. You're not taking my baby. You're not taking my baby, my seed all the way across the world. Hell no.
I agree with everything that you said.
I was mad that he didn't stop that shit. But anyway.
Yeah.
But look,
he would have made all those sacrifices for Jordan.
He would have made those sacrifices for Jordan. And you know what? It's not even the fact that he would have made the sacrifices for Jordan. He wouldn't even been mad if Jordan told him, hey, me and the baby going to Ghana. Come on. I know you got something going on, but this is where we'll be. The baby will get more attention needed from me. being over in Ghana, because you're going to be in and out trying to do everything for this movie or to publish the next book or to write the next. So we want you to stay focused. I'm going to take the baby with me. I'm going to go and follow my passion and cook and indulge in the culture. You are welcome. Come on whenever you want to come. If Jordan would have told him that, he would have been cool. But it's the fact that he couldn't have his cake and eat it too, because she was like, I don't want to ride the roller coaster no more, so I'm getting off. And he like, wait, why you getting off the roller coaster? I want full custody. Baby, you can't even make it to New Year's on time. How you gonna take a baby?
Under that full custody. He didn't really want that life.
You over there, Frank. Sit down somewhere. But if it was Jordan, he would have been.
That's a very good. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good.
So you can't get mad. Passports are for everybody, baby. You can jump on a flight.
Country though, that's my mistake. Man. Out of the country.
Passports are for everybody. He was willing to go.
He moved to Florida. You know what I'm saying?
He was willing to go.
Would if it was Jordan? Yes, he would have absolutely.
Wouldn't have been nothing said.
And she did put it out there. You say you can write anywhere, you can do this, you can write anywhere. She did put it out there, but honestly, just like that's why I said I'm not disagreeing with you. Not disagreeing. Do I think that he loved his wife? Yes. Do I think that he was head over heels? No.
Not at all.
No.
What do you guys feel about the point where, first of all, him getting the house and her being hesitant about that? And then also when he tried to check her about having his daughter in that negative situation where cops were involved and she get hauled off and the daughter is left with God knows who until he can come and retrieve her. Her reaction to that, how do you guys feel about that? Do you remember that scene?
She was naive.
Who?
She was naive and she was being selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Robin. She was naive and being selfish because if, again, I'm going right back to my girl Jordan. Mm-hmm. If it was Jordan, he wouldn't have cared. He wouldn't have cared. Huh?
He probably would have been out there with her.
If it was Jordan.
But that's what solidified what he wrote about her. It's like that was his true love that he had suppressed for so long. And do I think he loved her? Yes. But is that what he really, really wanted? No.
So listen, Jordan was driven. Jordan was successful. Mm-hmm. Jordan had a straight head on her shoulders. She knew what she wanted and she went after exactly what she wanted. Mm-hmm. Robin, on the other hand, was flighty, do things here and there, whatever floats her boat.
Yep.
Why would he take that time and money and energy and invest it in something that she might change her mind the next day? So I feel like he knew his wife. He knew his wife. Now maybe he didn't have an undying love for the hoe, but he loved her enough to put her in a beautiful home, give her that child, upgrade her life, allow her the luxuries to be able to do some shit. And I kind of feel like she was a little bit jealous of him.
Okay, Mo, I agree with that. But I'm gonna have to go back to what you said. When you said that some of the things he did was textbook, and I think you went deeper than beyond the show. You went beyond the show. You went beyond just, okay, this is a fictional, entertaining show about some highly successful Black people, whatever, this and the other, right? Because it is one of those things. It is one of those things where when you are really into somebody, there are certain things that you're going to be okay. Mm-hmm. There's going to be some things you're going to be absolutely okay with doing. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said I think you went deeper on it, and that's why I'm like, you know what, you're right about that. So, well, what's a good example? When you are okay, Mo, let's say hypothetically, I just met you. But let's say I got an odor problem. I don't know. I'm just saying I got something fucked up with my breath. I don't know, right? let's say you think I'm cool, I'm a nice person, this, that, and the other, but it's something about me that's just not attractive to you or whatever. You just can't get over this, that, and the other, right? You just can't get over. But at the same time, I'm a good dude, whatever. And you're like, you know what, Rick, I'm gonna give him a chance. And you doing certain things because it's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very mechanical. It's very mechanical. It's not natural. It's not like, it's like, oh, okay, well, you know what? You know, Rick is actually a good dude. I do like him. I love him.
Just going through the motions.
It's just going through it. You know what I'm saying? And what solidified that in this show was, I don't remember what he said about Robin, but it's what he, no, wait a minute, Jordan. What he wrote about Jordan that his wife found. Like, that was his true love that he actually suppressed. That's what he wanted.
Do you guys remember what he wrote about Jordan? Because I don't remember that.
It was something about undying love that was suppressed since college days, some shit like that, right? But that's what he really wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you're absolutely right about that. I think you're absolutely right about that. You're going to do things. Yeah, you do care. You do care. You do love the person. You do love the person as a person, but it's like, that wasn't your first choice.
Well, regardless if that's like, I think people can fall in love more than once, but Robin was beautiful. She did have a career. She had his baby. Mm-hmm. She loved him to death. What else could she have done?
Not be
nothing.
She wasn't Jordan.
Be Jordan. She can't be Jordan.
She wasn't Jordan.
It was nothing she could do.
There's nothing she could have done.
So was he wrong for staying, even though he truly didn't love her, because there may have been one or two things that she wasn't Jordan. Okay, we get that. We agree. But was he wrong? Do you feel like he wasted her time, or maybe should she have realized that and not put herself in that position? Or is it just something that happens in?
I think when you're going through situations like that, you try. But I think you would eventually realize, wait a minute, I don't think I'm this person's first choice.
I mean, I think that was equivalent to me to an arranged marriage. There are times that arranged marriages turn out and people actually take the time and they're open enough to fall in love and to move forward. You know what I mean? But like they say, the rubber hits the road when that true love pop back up. Now you can have a true love that pops up, but if you are really truly into your current marriage, your current commitment, then it's like, okay, hey, I understand this is a past, but I'm not going to defy my marriage. I'm not going to go against, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be tempted by anything else that comes along. He made a choice to be tempted. He had ways of escape, and he was like, nope, I'm going head first, diving into Jordan River, buddy. And he just went into Jordan, and it was, it's like an arranged marriage. And Mo, you get
mad. And I'm had to agree with that. So Mo, and you and I have talked. We've had several conversations, outside of this, right? Mo, honestly, that's what I feel like I went through. When I really sit there and think about it, right? When I think about, okay, and I'm not going to stay on this long, but being with somebody for 3.5 years, right? And your intentions are boom, boom, boom. You put them out there. This is what I want. I want this with you. And to try to understand what their intentions are, whatever, right? But it turns into an argument, and you can't even have the conversation or finish the conversation about, wait a minute, where are we going? What do you want? That says a lot. That says a lot. And so referring it back to the show, you know what I'm saying, which is what I do agree with, right? There are certain things when it's really what you want, that's what you want, and you're willing to do certain things with what you want.
What do you think stopped him though? Because he had the choice. What on earth made him choose Robin over Jordan? Is it because Robin was the safe choice? Do you guys feel like he settled for Robin?
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Do I think?
But how do you know when he got with Jordan, it would have been all peaches and cream and rainbows, and they would have been this straight power couple? And
it never is peaches and cream. It's never peaches and cream. But you know what you want. You know what you want, and Jordan had more of what he wanted than Robin did.
Why did he pick Robin then?
It's like anime picking Ike, baby. Anime chose that life. That life didn't choose anime.
Yeah.
But Tina evolved and was like, I don't want no more of this.
Yeah, but
it's the same. It's the same concept. He didn't open his mouth and say that.
And that is what the problem is. Now, I know we're going off the weeds in the show, but that is the problem with relationships today. People are not willing to have the honest conversation about what they want, you know what I'm saying, and what they don't want. People are not willing to do that. And because maybe this is, you know what, this is safe. It feels right. It feels safe right now. And I can't remember the other two movies, right? It's safe. It feels safe right now. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stick with it. Because right now it's just safe. But ultimately, it's like, it's not what you want. And it could be hidden every single, it could be meeting or checking all these different boxes. But there might be 5 other boxes that it ain't checking. You know what I'm saying? 5 other boxes ain't checking. All these things will be absolutely perfect, be wonderful, whatever, right? But the thing is, it's like, man, but you're missing the key. That's like saying I'm gonna make this dish, and I got every single thing, but I'm missing garlic. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing ginger and garlic. Man, I want to make this curry right, but man, everything tastes good. If it's awesome curry, but it's missing ginger and garlic.
Okay, I got 2 things.
Yes.
First of all, I think Harper was still infatuated with Jordan because he never got to lay with her. So that intrigue, that thought, like, what is it like to lay with this woman? I think that right there ate him up inside because he still never hit. He never got to hit.
It could be that also. It could be that as well.
And then on top of that, the fact that they were still friends and still in a circle and would get back together every so often, they were still in communication all those years. If you're still in communication all those years, it's going to be really hard to let those feelings go. I think he would have needed to completely break off from Jordan in order to really find that spot with his wife and get to that point where he loved her unconditionally. But as long as you're still in contact with that first love that you never got to hit and you always wondering what if, I don't think him and Robin ever stood a chance.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's a good point as well.
Because I cut him. Listen, I cut people off. I let it go. I don't.
See, I'm not that person.
I know.
I'm not that person. You know what I mean?
Erica's been friends with you for 50 years.
You know what I mean? I'm not that person. Mm-hmm. But I hear what you're saying, and I respect that.
I do.
Some people you have to cut ties with, but you have to cut ties if you don't have the willpower to cut it. You know what I mean? To have that respect for that other person. But when you have not only communication, a loyalty, a respect, and a genuine love, something that's authentic, you know, for that other person, then of course things can squeeze their way in. You know what I mean? Because I mean, if you look at it like that, then you could say any boyfriend, any girlfriend, any significant other that the person ever had feelings for on either end, if they pop back up, it could have been JJ from 1999 that you met at Freak Fest. And you was like, yo, but I'm married now, but that was JJ. So, I mean, it could have been anybody. You know what I mean? But once you make that conscious decision and you say no is no, or yes is yes, and you stand on it, It don't matter if he was the finest or she was the finest thing smoking. And like, yo, let me chime in. Nah, I'm good. Matter of fact, I shouldn't even be having this conversation with you. Where's my wife? Where's my husband? Come on. We not gonna have no secret meetups. Nope. Hey, in the chat. Hey, y'all want to meet up after the premiere? Y'all done partied all night. Mm-hmm. The party's over.
Right, take your ass home.
Go directly home. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200, baby. This is not the Daytona 500. We're not gonna keep going in these circles. Let it go.